friends to join in. We can chat, and can I have a few names? Can I have a few names so that I know who are there with me today on the session? Welcome. Welcome. The numbers are growing now. So our friends are joining in. Prisha Satija. From that ID, that's Naisha. Hi. Hi, Naisha. Hi. Advait from Macau is great too. Welcome, Sarthak. Hello, dear. How are you? How are you all? Catching up well with the lockdowns? Missing your school? Missing your friends? We're missing coming to you, meeting you as well. It's been long time since we've met, right? Yay, shy. Okay, there's Maya. There's Anhad, yes. Yashveer is there. Yashveer has joined us as well. So we're gonna have a Mowgli class, but online this time. We're gonna meet online now. Yes, that's important for your safety, children. Your classes are going well. Enjoying your classes, meeting with your ma'ams every day. Hello, dear. How are you? Rabani is there. Kyra is there. Okay, the doves are there, the parrots are there, kites are there. I'm loving taking these names. I've been missing taking these names for so long now. Wow. Pleasure. So nice. I can't even tell you how happy am I to see your names of your classes. I mean, I'm feeling back to the days when we used to meet. Lovely. God bless you, children. So there's Yashika there. Hello, dear. Okay. Seher is there. Anya is there. Yashwardhan is there. Arna Sharma, great to Macaus. Welcome. So children, we're going to wait for another couple of minutes, 2 and 3 minutes for rest of the friends to join, and then we'll begin with a lovely, and I promise you for a lovely fun-filled session today. Right? We'll listen to a lovely story today. You all like stories, no? You always enjoy listening to our stories? You can answer me on the chat. I've come here to talk to you all, to chat with you all, and share stories. Chanvi, hello. Athar from Doves. Adve, yes. Chanvi, oh, I've got answers there. Yes. Janvi from Macau is joining in. Yes. Yes. Yes, love it, ma'am. God bless you. Okay. So another minute and we start. Okay. So now can you tell me, just write it, type it on the chat and tell me, how do we begin the Mowgli class? What is the first thing that we do? When we meet somebody, what is the first thing we do when we meet? Do we greet? Do we always greet when we meet someone? And how do we greet in Mowgli class? How do we greet? We have a special way of greeting her. She's greets with a song. Perfect. Yes. We sing a song. We welcome you with a song. Right? Silky Khanna says hello. Okay. Yes, singing a song. So now, can we sing together? I won't be able to hear you, but I'm sure because we always sing together in the class, don't we? So for the we've got grade one and grade two today here. So grade one has been listening to the other songs, the Hindi songs, right? But the welcome song that I'm going to sing now is a new song for the grade one to learn. That's a song in English, right? And grade two already knows this song. So we've been singing this song to you. So when we welcome, when ma'am will sing, what will you do? What will my team do, my lovely team do? Everything in the Mowgli class, we do it as a team. Everything we do it together. So you're going to clap. Come on. Clap, 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 clap. Hello, children. How are you? How are you? Tell us, how are you? We are Moglys here for you, and we are so glad to see you. Hello, children. How are you? How are you? Tell us, how are you? We are Moglys here for you, and we are so glad to see you. We're going to welcome the parents also, just in case parents are there. I can't see them, but if they are there sitting, watching us with some children, so it's hello, parents, how are you? How are you? Tell us, how are you? We are Moglys here for you, and we are so glad to see you. Welcome, 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 children. So every time when Mowgli ma'ams come to your class, we always share a quality that we have to learn. Every time we're discussing on a new virtue, a new good thing we learn to adapt, right? So the topic for today is sharing. What is the topic? Sharing. So you all share? Do you all share? Do you all share? Yes, I know kids here share. But what is sharing, children? Sharing is not giving away everything that you have. Sharing is so easy to do. When we've been blessed with things in abundance, we can always share a portion with somebody. It's giving your portion, a part of what you have in abundance with somebody. That's called sharing. It's not giving it away completely that you're left with nothing. So it is very, very easy to share, children. And sharing builds up relationship. They make your friendship stronger. That makes the other person feel loved. When you share something, it makes the other person feel very, very loved. And you know what, children? When we share, we are appreciated by the others, by other people. And when they say kind words to you, when they say good about you, even we feel very happy. So there is so much of profit in being in sharing. So there's all good things that we possess in ourselves, and there are many things that we can learn from other people, right? So every Mowgli class we share stories, but those stories, of course, they are fun. It's like entertainment for us, spending that time sitting together, listening to stories. But at the same time, children, those stories have a message. They have a beautiful message from which we need to learn, right? So the quality that today we're going to talk about is sharing. You all, my lovely children, I've seen you, I meet you, I know how well you share things with your classmates. When I see them, whenever we have craft activity to do, so you've always been very, very sharing. So I know you all share, but there's somebody who is not as good as you. He didn't used to share at all. He didn't know how important it was to share, how good it is to share. Do you want to know who that was? Should I tell you? Do you want to meet that person who doesn't share? Maybe when he meets you, he understands and he'll see how important it is to share. So should we call him? Should we call him? But we are going to meet that person in a story. We'll meet him through a story. So before the story, what do we sing? We sing another song, no? Welcome song we sing, and then another song we sing. Which song do we sing, children? Which song? Before the story is the story song. And how will I know that you're ready for the story? Are you, come on, grade 2? You have to tell me which song is this. Which is the story song? If you're ready for the If you're ready for the story, come sit down. If you're ready for the story, come sit down. Let's all gather near so that everyone can hear. If you're ready for the story, come sit down. If you're ready for the story, say hooray, hooray. If you're ready for the story, say hooray, hooray. Let's all gather near so that everyone can hear. If you're ready for the story, say hooray, hooray. Welcome, children who've just joined in. Welcome. Okay, so now we are ready for the story. So what I brought you here, because there is no other ma'am here with me to enact, we have a different way of telling you the story this time. Can we see? What is this? It's a farm. It's a farm. And what grows here? Which farm is this? It's a strawberry farm. Can we see the juicy red strawberries here? That's my favorite fruit as well. I love strawberries. They look so yummy and fresh. I feel like having some strawberries. I want to try them. But I don't know whose farm is this. Whom does this farm belongs to? Can we see here? Can we find somebody in the farm? Whose farm is this? There's nobody. Is it Old MacDonald's farm? No, Old MacDonald farm. There were so many animals. We can see animals here. Here comes Mr. James. This is Mr. James, and he owns this strawberry farm. This is his farm, his beautiful farm. And you know what? Mr. James used to love strawberries. Not just eating strawberries, he used to love taking care of his strawberries. He used to love his strawberries. Every day in the morning, he used to get up and he used to clean the entire place in the farm. He used to water the strawberries. He used to make sure that they are grown up well. And now he used to love his strawberries just as we love our children, no? And he never used to share his strawberries with anybody. And he used to eat only strawberries. He didn't used to eat anything. He used to eat only his strawberries. And so he didn't used to share it with anyone. Now what happened? One day, Mr. James, after finishing his complete work, after watering the strawberries, Mr. James was now tired. And he decided to take some rest. So he went back inside his house to take some rest. Now, when he was inside sleeping, you know what happened? There were few children coming back from school. It was afternoon. So there were some children, they were walking down back to their homes. And when they were passing through this farm, one of them could see these lovely juicy strawberries. So he came running to the strawberry farm. Can you see here? Yeah. He came running to the strawberries and he saw there were so many strawberries. He was so happy. So now he called his another friend. He started calling out to his friends. Come, friends. Look how lovely, juicy strawberries are there. Come on, let's eat them together. So he called his friends. So there's another one who joined in. There's another friend who joined in. Then they started eating the strawberries and they were yummy and juicy, delicious. Now they started calling all their friends there. So all the children started joining them. There is another one. Then there is another one. Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. They were together eating and enjoying the juicy strawberries. Now what happened, children, in the class? When you all are very happy, very excited about something, what do? You all start making noise. No, you are louder. You are laughing louder. You are talking louder. That's when ma'ams keep telling you, when you get excited during the class, also Mowgli class, we have to keep telling you to to talk little with a low voice and talk in turns because you all get excited. So here children, they all the children here, they were very, very excited. And now what they did, they were so excited, they were loud now. They were laughing loud, they were talking loud. Now what happened? Mr. James, who was sleeping inside, resting inside, could hear the noise. And he was so surprised that who's there? Nobody used to come at his farm. So it was very strange for him. So he wanted to come out to see who there is. And when Mr. James came out, do you think he was happy to see the children there in his farm? No. Mr. James was not happy. Mr. James was very angry. He was very angry. And he shouted at children and said, "You naughty children, you naughty babies, how did you come to my farm? And look at you naughty babies, you're eating my strawberries. I love my strawberries and I don't like sharing. I will not give my strawberries to anyone. Please go, 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 go." He pulled one baby with his arm and sent him away. Then the other one, he pulled him and sent him away. Then the third one away. Then the fourth one away. And he scolded and sent all the children. Mr. James is too rude and he's us. Now he said that we will not come to his farm ever again. We will not come to him. We will never come and eat his strawberry because he's not our friend. We will never make him our friend also. So they all were sad and they went away. Now what happened? Now for the next day, when Mr. James came out again, he was doing his daily routine, watering the strawberries, cleaning the place, looking after the farm very well. And then what happened? He was tired. So after finishing his work, he wanted to take some rest. But then he thought again. He said, if I go back again to rest, those naughty children will come back again to have my strawberries. So he started thinking. He started thinking of some way that he can save his strawberries from the naughty, naughty babies. So he was thinking and thinking and thinking, and then he came up with an idea. He said, I have an idea. And you know what he decided? He decided to build up a fence around his farm. When he'll have the fence around his farm, then no children can come and have the strawberries. Now they can't enter the farm. So he decided to make a fence. So he started building a fence. I'm building a fence. I'm building a fence. I'm building a fence around my strawberry farm. I'm building a fence. I'm building a fence. I'm building a fence around my strawberry farm. Now the work was done and his fencing was ready. Now he was happy that children can't enter his farm to eat his strawberries. Now he thought he can go inside his house and take some rest. So now Mr. James went inside to take some rest. Now while he was resting, there were few birds flying and going around. They were enjoying flying up together. There was a group of birds there. So now what happened? One of the bird saw something red, beautiful red in color down in the farm. So the bird came down flying onto the farm. And what she saw was juicy, yummy strawberries. She was so excited. She started chirping, chip, 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 chip. And all her friends could hear her, so excited. So what they did, they all came down, flying, 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 flying. Can you see the birdie here? So there's another bird who came here and then joined another one. There was another one who came here. So now all the birds were enjoying the juicy, yummy strawberries. Now there was so much of sound of these birds that Mr. James could still hear. that somebody's out. So Mr. James again came out. He came out again and he saw these birds who were eating his strawberry. Mr. James was angry again and he started calling them off. He wanted them to fly away, not eat his strawberry. So he was like, hush, hush, fly away, fly away. But the birds were busy enjoying the strawberries. So you know what Mr. James did? He picked up the stones and he started throwing the stones towards these birds. Now the birds felt very bad and they all flew away. There go one, there goes the second one, and there goes the third one. They all flew away. And again, they were very unhappy with Mr. James because Mr. James never wanted to share anything. So even they decided they will not become friends with Mr. James again and they will not go to his farm. Now, children, what happened? It was the day had finished, it was night time, and Mr. James had to now go inside and sleep. So now, when he was sleeping, he was scared. He was scared that if he'll keep sleeping, somebody will come and he will eat the strawberries. So now what he did, he decided to cover the farm with the net. Because of the fence, the children couldn't have entered. Now, putting the nets, the birds can't fly and come here to eat his strawberries. So he decided to cover the complete farm with net to save it from the birds. So he started covering it. I'm putting a net. I'm putting a net. I'm putting a net around my strawberry farm. I'm putting a net. I'm putting a net. I'm putting a net around my strawberry farm. So now he had fixed the nest and now he went back to sleep. But children, he could not sleep. He was still scared that somehow somebody will come and eat away my strawberries. Then whenever he used to hear a little sound, he used to rush, running. He used to come out running to see who's making the sound, who's come to his farm. But nobody was coming to his farm in middle of the night. You know what? It was windy. The wind was blowing. And when there is breeze or there is strong wind, there's, the movement of the tree, leaves on the tree, they also make some sound. So it was the leaves that were making sound. And he thought there's somebody coming to eat his strawberry. He could not sleep the complete night. After every 1 hour, he used to get up, go out and check if somebody's there in his farm. He did it at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Now it was morning and he got up and he was so tired because he could not sleep. Now he thought that this will not work. If every night I am so scared and I can't sleep, worrying about my strawberries, I will fall sick. So I have to find a solution for my strawberries. What should I do? Then Mr. James thought of an idea. He thought that he will now take his strawberries and sell them in the market only. Now when there'll be no strawberries in the market, not in the strawberries in the farm, he'll never be scared of anybody coming and eating them. He can sleep, he can relax and sleep well. So he decided that he removed the net and the fence. And then what did he do? He started collecting the strawberries from the farm. He picked up all the strawberries and he started filling them in a cart. Can we see a cart? Here, it's a beautiful cart where Mr. James started filling all the strawberries. He filled all the strawberries, plucked all of them from the farm and added to the cart. And then he took the cart, he pulled the cart up till the market. Children, market was very, very far. He kept walking and walking and walking and walking far till the market. And you know what happened? On the way, can you see here, children? Can you see some strawberries dropping from the cart? They're falling from the cart. Can we see this? Yes. There was some strawberries. See, all the strawberries are falling from the cart. So now Mr. James was unaware of this. He did not know that the strawberries are falling on the way. He kept moving, moving, pulling the cart and moving and moving and moving. And then he reached the market. So now he was very tired. So he decided to stop under a tree where he, in the shade of the tree, where he can rest also. So he sat there and he was resting. And then when he turned and saw there were so many strawberries all through the road, all on the road. And he was worried. He said, how did my strawberries fell on the road? Now he quickly came to the cart and started checking the cart. And he realized there were only few strawberries left. All the strawberries, they had fallen on the way, all on the way. And they, by the time he reached here, he had only a few left. Now Mr. James was very sad. He said, I did so much of an effort. I walked all the way till so far to sell my strawberries and I've lost all of them. But then he decided, I will not lose them. I will go back, collect them all, and bring them. So Mr. James started walking to that way till his home. And on the way, he wanted to pick up all the strawberries that he find. Now, when he was walking, he could not find the strawberries. Strawberries were missing. He kept looking everywhere for the strawberries. Where are my strawberries? And he could not find the strawberries. Now, while he was looking out for the strawberry, he could hear somebody. He could hear a melodious voice, somebody singing, very beautifully singing and praising somebody and blessing somebody. So he did not know where that voice was coming from. So he was trying to listen it carefully. Who's this person singing? And then he could hear somebody praying and singing and saying, oh dear God, thank you for the strawberries. They are so yummy and sweet. God bless the person who left it for me. Oh dear God, thank you for the strawberries. They are so yummy and sweet. So now, children, he saw that there was a squirrel. There was a squirrel who had the juicy strawberry that had fallen from his cart in his hand. And this squirrel was enjoying eating the strawberry. This squirrel was very, very hungry. And she did not find any food around and she was starving. And that's when she saw a strawberry which had fallen from his cart, Mr. James' cart. So she picked up the strawberry and she started eating. And she was praying to God and she was thanking God that God, please bless that person who has left these strawberries for me and has saved me from dying from hunger. So now Mr. James was thinking, he said, I never left those strawberries for this little squirrel, but look at her. She got those strawberries and she's blessing me. This is the first time somebody's talking nice about me. And look how nicely she's asking the God to bless me. So that, for the first time, that incident brought a smile on Mr. James' face. And Mr. James was extremely happy about it, that somebody is talking good about him. So he said, I will not worry about the strawberries and let me go back home and let me see what we do. I'll grow more. So he started moving back towards his home. So when he was walking, he saw he saw a group of birds sitting there and they all were also praying and singing. They were again singing, oh dear God, thank you for the strawberries. They are so yummy and sweet. God bless the person who left it for me. Oh dear God, thank you for the strawberries. They are so yummy and sweet. Now who it was, there was a bird. There was a bird who was feeding her two little babies. These babies were very, very thirsty and they were not finding water anywhere. So these juicy strawberries, which this bird had got, she gave it to her babies and they could quench their thirst. And they were thanking to the person who has left these strawberries so that they did not die with the thirst, and they were asking God to bless that person who saved them today. Mr. James thought that how strange it is. I have never heard such lovely words from anybody before. I have never made friends, never people used to bless me. But look, a little deed, a little sharing that I did, that too unintentionally. I never left it for them, but accidentally which they got, they are thanking me for that. So Mr. James felt very, very happy and he decided to go back to his home. Now, Mr. James reached his home. And in his home now, because he had taken all the strawberries with him, so there were no strawberries left in the farm. He had plucked all of them. See, no strawberries left. And what will Mr. James eat now? Mr. James will be hungry. He would have to sleep hungry today because he has nothing to eat in the farm. And he used to eat only strawberries. Mr. James thought, no matter, I will just go to bed without eating and I will see what I have to do. I'll see in the morning what I have to do. So now Mr. James went inside to sleep. And while he was resting, there was a knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Mr. James is thinking, who has come to my house? I don't have friends. I don't have relatives. Nobody comes to my house. Who is this? Who's knocking on my door? So he decided to go out and see who it was. To Mr. James' surprise, when he went out, he saw an old lady. An old lady who had come to meet Mr. James. She was Mr. James' neighbor, and she told Mr. James that I live down this lane. I'm your neighbor. And you know what? Today morning, when I came out of my house, I saw there were so many strawberries that you had left on my door. Thank you so much, Mr. James, for leaving those strawberries for me. But there were so many that I couldn't have used them all myself. So I thought of sharing it with others. So I've made, look at this grandma's hand. She's holding something in her hand. Can we see this? This is a strawberry cake. A strawberry cake that ma'am either here she had made, and she prepared that cake and she brought it to share it with Mr. James also. She told Mr. James that, Mr. James, I made this one for you also. Mr. James was so happy and he thought, and he thanked the lady. He said, thank you, at least I will have something to eat. And he asked the lady to also stay, and he said that we can share together. There is so much of cake for us to share. Now Mr. James was understanding how to share and the importance of sharing. Now what happened? There was somebody knocking on the door again. So Mr. James again went to open the door and see who has come. So there was a little boy who had come to meet Mr. James. Can you all see a little closely? He's holding something in his hand as well. Can we see? He's holding a glass of strawberry milkshake. So he had got this strawberry shake, and he told Mr. James, Mr. James, you had left so many strawberries for us on our gate. My mama has made strawberry shake and she wanted it to share. We wanted us to share some with you as well. So I brought this glass full of strawberry shake for you. Mr. James was extremely happy, and he was so surprised that he used to only eat strawberries, but now we could enjoy together. And there were many things they could make out from the strawberries. So he was very thankful. He thanked the boy and he asked the boy to also join the party and enjoy together. Now, when they all were together, there was somebody else. There was another bell on the door, and there's a sweet girl. There's a sweet girl who's come, who's again holding something in her hand made out of strawberry. That's a jar full of strawberry jam. Her mother had made the strawberry jam from the strawberries they found on the road. thinking that Mr. James had left these strawberries for them. So this girl also thanked Mr. James and she said, I've got the strawberry jam for you, which you can put it on the toast and you can have it in your breakfast. Mr. James was so glad, so thankful, because he had got so many things to eat, all made up from his strawberries. So he understood the concept of sharing. He understood how much people are appreciating him for sharing his things, and he's making new friends. Mr. James could understand where he was wrong. He realized his mistake and he was very, very happy to have new friends. He had so many friends now. So they enjoyed everything, they enjoyed the food together. And now Mr. James used to grow strawberries and he didn't have to grow it alone because he had so many friends. All his friends used to come to his farm and help him in growing the strawberries. And whatever strawberries they used to grow, he used to always share it with everyone. And everybody from the strawberries used to make things and also come and share with Mr. James. So, children, wasn't it interesting? And how good it was. Mr. James could make new friends. He got so much good food to eat. He got so many people to help him in growing the strawberries. He was not alone anymore and he was happy, right? So that's the importance of sharing. That's the good thing about sharing. Now, children, tell me one thing. Who's that somebody who shares everything with us? That too, without any, without any selfish intention. It is like somebody who gives us everything, everything. He shares everything with us. Who's that? Not a person. Beautiful study. Thank you, babies. It's Mother Earth, children. Our Mother Earth gives us so much. It shares. Does Mother Earth say that this is my tree? You can't enjoy the fruits growing there. Does Mother Earth say that this is sun? That this is the nature says that this is sun? You can't enjoy the sun rays. Go inside your house. You can't enjoy the sun rays. Does the flowing river stops you from taking the water? No. Everybody, the nature, the earth, they all share. They all share. So that's what we learn from them, children. We also should share what we have. We should not be selfish. We should not be greedy. When we have something in abundance, we should always share it with other people. And what in return do we get? We get love. We get love and friendship from the other people. So you say when Mother Earth is giving us so much, nature is giving us so much, what is our duty? Our duty is to give back love. How do we give that love to them? By taking care of them, by looking after them, by not polluting, right? By managing the resources, by by keeping the nature safe, by looking after them. That's how we pay back the love to them. How do they share it with us, right? And which is the song? Which is does anybody remember a share? Come on. The more we share together, the happier we will be. The more we share together, the happier we will be. 'Cause my things are your things and your things are my things, and that's the way it should be. The more we share together, the happier we will be. The more we share together, the happier we will be. Yes. I hope, children, you enjoyed the story. But I thoroughly enjoyed my time today. I'm feeling so happy. I'm meeting you all again. I can't even tell you how happy I am. I've spent such nice time with you. Thank you for coming, joining us for this session, and sparing this time for man so that I can enjoy your company today. Thank you, children. Thank you. I hope you all liked the story. God bless you, children. And I really miss you. Let's all pray to God to fix up things quickly and bring us back to our emotions, bring us back to our routines so that we all can meet each other. We can all be happy together. We'll pray to God every day for everybody, right? and to save us from all that is going nowadays. God will pull us out from everything, right? And we'll meet soon. So till then, we meet. It's time for us to say bye-bye to each other till we meet next. So are we ready to say bye to each other? Right? Now it's the time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's the time to say goodbye, goodbye, everyone. Smile and shine till we meet again, meet again, meet again. Smile and shine till we meet again. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, children. So here you can subscribe the channel, the YouTube channel that we have, because we have a lot of story sessions for children going on here. The free stories that we do for children, events that we do for children. So you can always join us whenever. If you're subscribing, you'll always get the notification. Or you can follow us on the Facebook, where you'll get the information about the free events that we do for children. You can always catch up there. Okay. Until then, God bless you. Keep safe. Enjoy your time with your families and study well, children. Ma'ams are making so much of effort. Schools are making so much of effort so that you don't miss on anything. They're trying their best to provide you. So you have to be serious about it. You have to take your online sessions seriously and prepare yourself for a beautiful, better future, lovely future. All our blessings are with you. All our love is with you. God bless you. Time to say bye. Bye. Bye till we meet again. Bye bye, darlings. Bye bye. Bye. We'll see you sometime and we'll see you very soon. Bye, children. Bye.